Alright, mic check. Can you hear me? Oh, good, good, good. Okay. And, do you hear any game sound? Let's see, we got game sound over here. No? Okay. Hold on. Usually, we have game sound. Oh, maybe not right now, actually. Because I'm on a different thing. Alright, well, we are on. What is this? Day 10? Day 10. We're on day 10 of Final Fantasy XIII. We're actually approaching the time in the game where it starts becoming more open rather than linear, which is really good. As I've been playing this game, I've been going through I've been reviewing it as I go, to give it like a proper review, and I find that the only thing that really detracts from the game is just in the beginning I felt like this has just been so linear. It's just this whole linear path, but the linear path is not the problem. It's how basic it feels. Like this entire time, from chapter 1 to all the way to chapter 10 or so, it's felt like just one big giant tutorial with not much else going on within that linear path. Like sometimes when you play a game and it's linear, you'll always reach these kind of hubs in which you can do stuff in. But I felt like this game has just kind of, continued on a linear path that doesn't really show a lot, or doesn't really give you a lot to do, right? Final Fantasy X was also very linear, and you you would basically just go throughout the story on this linear path, but you would reach these areas in which you would do so much. Like there would be like a mini game, there'd be all these different things you can do. It felt more alive. Like linear doesn't mean bad. It's just a different type. But yeah, the one fantasy path is not a problem. It's just how basic the linear path feels. Um, but yeah, it's something getting used to. But luckily, the game does open up later on, and you get into that hub. It's just, it's a long time coming. Like, I'm on day 10 of playing this, where I played it for about 2 or 3 hours on hand, and from cutscenes to gameplay, I'm just now finally getting to chapter 10. Um, so yeah, let's get to this, and yeah, it's Pipeline Punch again. If it's a tutorial section, it's a really long fucking tutorial. Um, you've seen Final Fantasy X, probably to this style, and in Final Fantasy X, you'd go through the storyline, and you'd have these cutscenes, and it was, um, but you'd get to let's say you'd get to the calm lands, and in the calm lands you have you're still following the linear path going through. You're not on this open world map. You're just going through, right? And you get to the calm lands, and it's just a giant open area, and there's a place there that buy weapons and armor, and you can buy um, like potions and stuff like that. But then you also have like the monster arena. You get introduced to the monster arena, and you can start fighting characters in that area. So like you actually can stop in that area and then do part of like the end game grind during that moment before you continue on with the story, right? And each and every area in Final Fantasy X had that kind of feeling where you can basically go, okay, I'm in this area, I'm going to stop here, and I'm just going to go and explore a little bit. I'm going to go and do whatever they had here, like get introduced to the chocobos, all that kind of stuff. So I always felt it was, like, I liked that part of a linear system, but with Final Fantasy XIII, as much as I've enjoyed it, I felt like I'm not really playing the game yet. That's how it feels. It feels like I'm not really playing it yet. Like I feel like I'm just finishing this tutorial and getting used to the characters. But other than that, other than the whole linear feel of Final Fantasy XIII, I've absolutely loved this game. Like the cinematics are like a step above. Like I think Final Fantasy X was the precursor to this kind of style. And you have Final Fantasy X and its storytelling, and then you have Final Fantasy XIII and how like the CG and everything just like went from 0 to 100. It was crazy. Like just all of it. It's just very cinematic. It's interesting. The music direction's fantastic. Even though it's not Nobuo, which is like Uematsu is what we're all used to with Final Fantasy, but this is a different person doing the composing. He did a fantastic job. Like it's some of the best music. And then also the actual battle system in the game, like the paradigm shifts and everything, and how it's a lot harder, is really fun. Like I really like that. I just wish that it was. It's hard to explain it without comparing it to Final Fantasy X. Whereas, like I felt like the pacing in Final Fantasy X with the story was really good, and Final Fantasy XIII, the pacing with the story is fine. It's just that the story plus the gameplay, like the gameplay itself, doesn't feel like I'm just following like a very linear path. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's basically it. Like, it's just very linear, compared to Final Fantasy X. But yeah. All right. Let's now enough of me talking. Let's get to it. Here we go. Let's get to it. Here we go. So, just let me know if the sound is overpowering my voice or if my voice is too loud. Let me know. So we're on chapter 9. And after this chapter, this is actually probably about the end of the linear style, right? After chapter 9, we go to chapter 10. And chapter 10 is basically where it opens up. This is like, chapter 10 is where I remember it. It opens up in chapter 10 to, you'll see. But yeah, it's taken like 10 chapters to get to that. That's what I mean. Like maybe it should have had a little bit more variety, but I still love the game. I'm still enjoying the game. So right now what we're trying to do is we're basically on the Palamecia, which is enemy territory, and we're basically trying to save Saz and Vanille. Like that, everyone's going to be basically all together. So, Here we go. So as you can see, I'm playing as Vanille and Saz, and this is actually where I stopped because I was like, I got to this area and I was like, oh my god, I'm 3 hours in. I'm like, I gotta fight all these guys, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, actually, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break here. Anyways, let's fight this guy here. So here we go. Auto battle. Flanator. Let's get him. So yeah. But I'm absolutely loving the fighting system here. It's so different. Like I think I'm slowly remembering how I felt when I first played this game back in 2009. And the crazy thing is that like this game was on the PS3. Like a lot of people actually, you know what? A lot of people actually forget like just how good the PS3 was, like in terms of its like performance and like how good the games looked on a PS3. Sometimes I miss actually the PS3 era. That was a fun era. Of course, PS2 is much better. I love the PS2. Wait, am I on still in one piece? What am I doing? Kill this guy. I'm dead. I keep forgetting that I have like a double Ravager. Uncharted. Uncharted, dude. Uncharted was so good. Oh no. Like, I absolutely loved Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2. Those were both on PS3. I never played Uncharted 3. I played 1 and 2, and those were like absolutely awesome. Actually, no, did I play 3? I can't remember. But yeah, I was big on, and at that time, like PS3, like this was before very much modern online like gaming. Like we had online gaming for sure, but like we're talking about like. A lot of people will reminisce about a certain era of like online gaming, and the PS3 and 360 was like the peak era of online gaming. Like it was so good. We had like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which was absolutely amazing. We had like even the sports games were fun at that time. Like sports games at that time were not the way they are now at all. And hey, Grunge Boyo. Yeah, no, it's a great game. Like it's a great game. It's I am revisiting it after a while. I haven't played this in a long time, so there's a lot that I don't remember about it. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. And that's the thing about a lot of people say like Final Fantasy XIII is a lot of people's favorite game, and it has a lot to do with its like its characters and the gameplay itself, like how difficult it is. So yeah. But yeah, I really liked it. I really like it, sorry. Oh, thank you for the follow, Grunge Boyo. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. But yeah. Oh shit, no, I have to, get him down. Yeah, like, it was really good. Like, the PS3 era. Oh, dude, it's great. Really enjoying it. Where are you from? Oh, Florida. That's cool, dude. How's it going over there? Still hot? Over here, it's getting cold. So... And, yeah, no, life in Japan is really good. I've been living here for, like, over 12 years now? And, I can't imagine living anywhere else now. Like, I can't imagine going back home anymore. Oh shit, was this? I actually wanted to explore that whole area. I think. God damn it. Too hot for October. I imagine. Man, I wanted to explore the whole area. There was more to do there. God damn it. Anyways. This motherfucker's got that. Dude, yeah, like I got the language down pretty well, but even then, there's still so much that I'm still learning. Like, kanji's hard, dude. Like, it's a hard system. Like you get like by the end of like your first year, you should have. Oh fuck, I'm moving back. By the end of like your first year, you should have like your like hiragana down and then katakana as well. But I think it's always a like a grind to learn. It's always a grind to learn kanji. Like, still so many kanji that I still don't know, and I'm like, when I see it, I'm like, what is that? But there's a good way of learning if you're ever thinking of learning Japanese. There's a good way. There's an actual website that's really good at helping you learn kanji. It's called Wanikani. Wanikani is a really good way of learning how the kanji works. So like it's designed to like basically like they'll teach you about all of the radicals of the kanji. So like all of the different parts of the kanji have a specific meaning or that you'll start to notice. And then once you get that down, you'll be able to read a kanji that you or understand a certain kanji even if you've never seen it before, because it'll have certain similarities between other kanji. So. Wanikani. I can write it down. Hold on. After this, I'll write it down. Okay, let's go. Let's get him down. Actually, hold on. Just write it down in the chat. Wanikani. That's what it's called. Yeah. I would recommend that. Yeah, that's the one. I would recommend that. But yeah, it's a really good way. Shit, what the fuck? Um, oh man, I play a lot. I play everything. I like everything. I'm a big Warhammer fan, so like I play a lot of Space Marine 2, Dark Tide. I play like Rogue Trader, Baldur's Gate. Um, I play like JRPGs like this. Play Final Fantasy X. Played all the Final Fantasies except 14, 15, 16. Like this is actually the game that I stopped at. Like I stopped at 13 back in 2009, and I stopped after this game. I didn't even finish this game the first time I played it. Um, I guess like at that time, 2009, I was getting so busy with life that uh, I played right up to getting to Pulse. Like I got up to Grand Pulse, and then I basically just stopped playing. So that's why I'm revisiting the game now. But I'm a big fan. Like I love Okami. Like that's my favorite game. Got it right here on PS2. Okami. That's like my absolute favorite game. I play this game like every year at least once. Um, but yeah, I play a lot of different types. A lot of different games. I love simulation games. I was a big Sim City fan. What else? Like Tropico, like those kind of. I play anything, man. I play anything. Yeah, like I heard 15 and 16 were good. Like I heard 16 was really good. And they had like a different style, like a very Devil May Cry kind of style to it. So I'm planning on playing that actually. So right after FF13, I'm probably going to be playing FF15. I'm going to go for 15 and then go for 16. So and then I'll like after I finish 16, I will go right all the way back, and then I want to kind of do like a Final Fantasy marathon of like Final Fantasy 1 all the way through. Yeah, like I've seen some videos of it, and I've like the character looks he looks phenomenal. He looks awesome, like really cool character. Um, but yeah, like I'm having a lot of fun playing Final Fantasy recently. Like I'm just on a Final Fantasy kick right now. It's like it's either Final Fantasy or Warhammer games. So yeah, yeah, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate you coming by and seeing the stream. Um, and yeah, it's always good with more people to chat to. Not so good FF games. Okay, did you really did you, did you really have to ask me that? Because like, uh, I am not a fan of Final Fantasy VIII. I never liked Final Fantasy VIII. I feel like we always talk about different games that need to be remade. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. But like we always talk about like the next Final Fantasy that needs to be remade, and people are like, Final Fantasy IX needs to be remade, or Final Fantasy VI needs to be remade into like a cinematic game similar to Final Fantasy VII remake and stuff like that. But honestly, I think Final Fantasy VIII needs to be remade. Like that game, like it had so much potential, but needs to be like it needs to be remade. Like it had so much potential, but like the battle system was some of the most boring battle system I've ever played in my life. Like I hate. No, okay, I don't want to say I hate. I just don't like the junction system. It's so bad. Like some people like Final Fantasy VIII because they can look past things, but there's certain things that I can't look past. Like to this day, I feel like the story, I still can't remember what the story was about. I played Final Fantasy VIII a long time ago, and it could also be because like I was a big Xenogears fan as well, and then Xenogears and Final Fantasy VIII were kind of at the same time, and yeah, but um, Final Fantasy VIII, the storyline, even to this day, like I can't quite recall what the fuck it's about. I can recall every other game. but I can't recall Final Fantasy VIII. You know what I mean? Like, and then its junction system itself was just so bad. Like, you basically had to draw these cards in order to, like, basically build the, and then you would allocate those cards, which were like, these cards were like your spells. Like, they were your fight, they were your Firaga, it was your it was your Ultima, it was like these kind of spells, and you would have to allocate them to your characters, right? But you could only allocate them to like one or character. So like basically after a while you'd be like, oh well, I'm just gonna allocate all the good shit to Squall, and then everyone else is just kind of shit. It was just not a good system. I want that game to be remade so bad. Anyways, that's my rant. That's my rant. I shouldn't have gone through, man. I think I missed a lot of stuff in that area. I should probably reset. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I need to go back because I went through without, because I missed a chest. I'm gonna reset. Hold on. I'm gonna reset this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me reload. I did not expect to go that far. But yeah, it's a game that I think like the OCT is kicking it. Leave me alone. No, like it definitely, like, Final Fantasy VIII is a game that needs a remake. I don't know how many times I can say it, but it just needs a remake. I think like Final Fantasy IX doesn't need one right away. Final Fantasy X sure as hell doesn't need one. Yeah, I have all three. So after Final Fantasy XIII, I'm gonna go with 13-2 and Lightning Returns. Now, here's the thing: like I never played like Final Fantasy XIII. Like I said, I haven't played Final Fantasy XIII past the chapter 10, and then obviously I haven't played Final Fantasy XIII-2. But I'm really excited for those. So like Final Fantasy Lightning Returns is not so good. I'm still gonna play it, but it's kind of ass. That's ass. Oh, oops. No. So, what's so different about it? I have no idea what the Lightning Return looks like. I just saw it once and I was like, wait, they made a third game? Like, I was like, what? It's crazy. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Did I die? I died. Yeah. I probably do have health. I remember getting to Grand Pulse and then going like, wait, what? And then I think it was just like all the stuff that I like realized. I'm like, wait, it's now open world. Now I have all this stuff I need to do. I'm like, I don't even know where to go. So yeah. I just want to kill one of these guys. That's why I use this. This is actually pretty funny. Just want to get rid of these Vespids before I fight the other guy. Oh fuck. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Grind as much as you can before chapter 11. Oh, yeah. I'll take your word for it, man. for it. I'll definitely do that. Oh, what? Alright, oh, no. Switch. There's a time limit in the game, and you have to restart when it ends. There's a ton of side quests that almost feels mandatory. Ah, really? What do you mean, like a time limit? There's a time limit? You're kidding. Well, like, I have no problem with grinds, man. I like the grinds. I'm also replaying Final Fantasy X on my Switch. So like when I'm like on the train, I'm always playing Final Fantasy X and going through. So right now in Final Fantasy X, I'm at the part like right before Sin, and I'm like getting all the celestial weapons and getting all the like the gear and like upgrading all of the sphere grid and stuff. So I'm like at that grindy part, but it's super fun. Oh shit! I forgot how to do this. Make sure I debuff this guy before he gets unstaggered. Gotta hurry up. Yeah, man, I much appreciate the follow, man. I hope to see you again, man. Take it easy. Peace. It's always good to get more people coming in and talking about Final Fantasy and stuff. I feel like I've been able to connect more with people playing Final Fantasy games than I have with Warhammer. It's pretty funny. But like, really, Final Fantasy is like the roots, man. Like anything RPG related, man, you can probably trace it back to like playing Final Fantasy games. I still have to pick up the Final Fantasy Tactics. Like Final Fantasy Tactics came out like a week or 2 weeks ago, and that is like critically acclaimed. Like that is some of the best Final Fantasy. Like and it's not a game that you would like, Alita, but it's a very, very good story, very, very good game. That's true. Yeah, like I'm still trying to remember when like my first Final Fantasy. I think my first Final Fantasy was 6. Yeah, the first Final Fantasy I played was 6, and then I went back to play Final Fantasy 1 and 2 because Final Fantasy 6 at the time that I played it was actually called Final Fantasy 3. It went like the releases in North America went like 1, 2, 3. And 3 was actually 6. So by the time we got 3, they were already up to 6 in Japan, right? Like right before Final Fantasy VII came out. So I always remember Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 6. Sorry, it's my absolute favorite. Yeah, like when you think about like the releases of some games before. Like, they're pretty crazy. Like, the way that they were released. Like, they weren't, like, Final Fantasy wasn't so popular in North America, and then Final Fantasy III came out, and people were like, okay, this is really good. And then when you get into Final Fantasy and you see like just like 1, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then you're like, PlayStation comes out, because like 1, 2, and 3, no, sorry, 1 was on the Nintendo, and then 2 was I think on Nintendo as well, and then 3 was on the Super Nintendo. It was on the NES, SNES, right? And then PlayStation comes out, and you're like, Final Fantasy VII, and you're like, wait, where's 4, 5, and 6? But then, that was crazy. So actually, the real 3, 4, and 5, I didn't play until after Final Fantasy VII. Like, I never played 3, 4, and 5 until after that. Well, it's much like, how do I explain it? It's much like how I'm trying to think of like another example. I'm really thinking about how it works. Like, you know, when you have like in the 2000s or so, like we had like movies that came out, and like the movies were kind of done in a way where it was like, it was kind of almost insulting to your intelligence. Like, wait, why did they do it this way? Because they think like, oh, like the general public just won't like really understand or like it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was the same way with games. Like, they didn't really think that something linear, something like turn-based would be what people wanted in North America, or like in the West. They want more like, people like Mario. Why would people want to play Final Fantasy? It's just like turn-based, like attacking and stuff. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I'm trying to think of another example, but I just think like marketing, or like people in marketing, or people who were making those decisions in games a long time ago didn't really know what people wanted, right? Because like gaming in the 90s was so new, right? Here's a good example. Have you ever watched the movie Tetris? It's about the story of like how Tetris how Tetris was released in North America, North America, like the world, and on the Game Boy. Yeah, so Tetris was another reason. Like, it wasn't until like they were approached by, like, until they were like the guy who was trying to get it over into North America, he was like, yeah, this game should be on the Game Boy, and they like took a chance on it. But previously, like, people were not thinking that like that game would do very well. Oh shit. But yeah. I just think like early gaming, I don't think people really understood what people wanted. There were so many different games coming out that people were just kind of like, I don't know. definitely a movie that I think I should watch with people. Like, Tetris was really good. That movie was really good. Yeah, no, exactly. But like, why would like? But when you really think about it, it's like, why would we assume that they would know, right? Gaming was so new. Like, yeah, it started really taking off in the late '80s, but it was the '90s that really defined it, right? So like, I just don't think like when you see all these games coming from Japan, they're like, you know, they're popular in Japan, but they're like thinking, oh, I don't know if this game is going to be a big game in North America. It's the same thing I have with. Oh yeah, yeah, but they were amazing. Like, so like for example, the game Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana was one of the first games as well that I played that I absolutely love. Secret of Mana and uh, Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy XIII, which is six, were like two of my like they were like the introduction to like SquareSoft for me. Like, holy crap, SquareSoft is an amazing company, and like these games are so fun, right? Like, Secret of Mana was just so good, but there was so like in Japan it's called Seiken Densetsu, right? And you have like number one, number two, number three, right? I never played. Wait, I think actually, I'm actually not sure which one number two was, but Seiken Densetsu 3 was Trials of Mana, which is a game that we now have remade. So Secret of Mana and Secret of Mana 3, sorry, Trials of Mana, they're remade, right? But those two games were like SNES titles. But the thing is that I never saw like Trials of Mana come out in North America. The only time I ever played Trials of Mana and where I discovered Trials of Mana was during the ROM days. Like, we're talking about like the ZSNES ROM program where you can like get the like old school like Nintendo or SNES on your computer, right? That was the only time I ever discovered that game was around. Like, I didn't even know that game existed until like after. I'm talking about like, I think so. I played Secret of Mana when I was a kid in the '90s. Games, like all the old games that I used to play, because like by the time I was a teenager, we're talking about like 2001, 2002. So this is during like Final Fantasy XI, and I get to a point where I'm playing all these ROMs, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck is Seiken Densetsu 3? Right? Because like that's how the game was always labeled, and it was translated already in English, but I never saw that game in North America on the SNES. Never saw it. Yeah. Oh, ROM days were the best. ROM days, like I discovered so many games on the on ROM that like on like the Z-SNES, that's what I called it. That like I never thought of playing when I had my my Super Nintendo. But yeah. Yeah. Very much so. Very much so. It was a time. What a time to be alive, you know. What a time to be alive, dude. Yeah. Yeah, same for discovering anime, for sure. Like once, like when I really think about it, like the internet back in like the early 2000s was crazy. Like the amount of things that we found, like all the new anime that I discovered, all the new games I discovered. Yeah, but I went to the video store a lot. Like, I went to Blockbuster a lot. And even just to the freaking window shop. Okay, I just went there to see all, like, the different games. But the one game I never noticed, I don't even know. Actually, I should discover it. But I don't even think Trials of Mana ever came out in there. It's the same thing with, what's it called? The Radical Dreamers. So there was like this kind of game between Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Technically, the game Radical Dreamers is Chrono Cross. Just they brought this kind of like text-based game out in Japan for like what happens after Chrono Trigger, and that never came out in North America ever. As far as I'm concerned, it never came out. Like we did, like there was a lot of stuff that came out in Japan that you never knew. Video store vibes, man. Video store vibes. They were great. Always going to the video store. We're reminiscing about those old times, you know, because we're a bunch of old heads. Are you guys healing each other? Stop that. Stop that. No, no. You're not allowed to do that. Get out of here. No, you're gonna die. Just die. No, stop healing him. Stop that. That's not fair. Oh my god, stop it. This guy's even staggered. I can't kill him because the other guy keeps healing him. This is annoying as shit. There we go. Okay. What the fuck, dude? Get out of here with that. Yeah, you can't heal now. This guy can't heal now. I could have done that better, but I was lazy. Ooh, I forgot about Crystarium. Goddamn. What are we looking for? Synergist. So I've already done that, right? Okay, roll level done. And then HP 15. Good. Okay, so that's all done. So we've got all of Synergist done for this guy. Ravager's probably next. Okay. Aurora. The thing is that Arrow is a wind spell, but you don't see it in Final Fantasy X. But like Arrow and then Aurora and then Aroga, it's just like it's so annoying to say. I don't know. It's so annoying. Fira, Spark Strike, Renew. Like that's the thing. Like Renew just shows up on so many different. Like it shows up on so many different like paradigms. Like you'll either see it on Snow's Sentinel, or you'll see it on Saz's Ravager. It's so weird. It's just the way it works. Sounds like a speed, right? Is that Aurora? I can't say it. Probably because like I've been I don't know if this is happening to you too, but like living in Japan for so long, like the way I pronounce things has been like fucked. Like sometimes I'm even like getting into the problem of like the L's and R's now. Like for the last 5 years, I've been like it always happens where I'm like mistaking them, like in my speech. Yeah, it's happening to you too, right? Like it's just it's so funny. Like when I talk to like my family from back home, I'm trying to say something and they're just kind of like they don't say anything, but you can tell they're like, man, your speech is fucked. It's not bad. But yeah. Okay, I've gone. So here, hey, what? If you look, I've gone full circle. Come on, that was great. You know it. Get out of here with that. I do think that, like, the game, like, this game sounds like I feel like more invested in the characters than I did when I first played it, and I think it's because like there's something about like when it's done in Japanese, like okay, so obviously it was done with Japanese first in mind when it comes to the storyline and the way they act and everything, right? And then it's translated to English. And there's one thing about this game is that I'm actually more invested in the characters and the way they are. I think it's because like playing the game in Japanese and hearing how they respond and how they talk in Japanese, kind of what it does is it has more like there's more nuance to the personality. Whereas in English, I remember it was just kind of a little off. Like the way, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah. I'm really enjoying the I think it's just mainly like when you have something like when you have something like Full Metal Alchemist, I can watch that in Japanese, but I also much appreciate the English dub of that. It's the same thing with Shingeki no Kyojin, like Attack on Titan. I can watch that in Japanese, and I like it in Japanese, but I also really like it in English too. But it's because like the themes are very much Western, so I'm like really interested in that Western theme, right? Like I'm really interested in watching it in a Western language, in a Western theme, right? Make sense? Yeah, that's very true. Like very true. Like I can see that like the translators these days are getting much better, and like the voice acting is getting much better too. But like, imagine watching something like Dandadan. Imagine watching that in English. I don't think I can do that. Like, I don't think I can. Like, I think it's just, it takes place in Japan. There's a lot of Japanese nuance in it. I'd much rather watch it in Japanese. But if something took place in, let's say, like there's an anime that took place in America or Canada, I think I'd want to watch that more in English. I don't know. I remember the translations on Netflix for Dandadan were just so fucking weird. I wonder if that's how they talk in English. Yeah, it's true. Because man, some of the Netflix fucking some of the Netflix fucking like the translations for that game was just like so weird. It's like, who's doing the translations? Like, it was crazy. Let's get these buffs in. I wonder what's another anime I want. Like, also, what's it called? Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Totally watchable in English. Totally watchable. Now I gotta think about like what anime is watchable in English. Yeah, the dub is really good. Some of the, like, even Gundam does really good English dub. For sure. Akira, yeah. I can't do Ghibli. I can't do Ghibli. I can't do Ghibli in English. I think the only one I was able, like, I watched, of course, like when I was younger, I watched Spirited Away, and I watched Spirited Away, and I watched Mononoke in English dub. But the instant I started watching Ghibli while I was in Japan, and I was getting used to the nuances of the language, and I was watching all of the Ghibli movies in Japanese. There's so much nuance in the Japanese language when you're watching it, that it's like it's almost impossible to get that nuance in a different dub. It's almost impossible. Oh yeah, like for standard translation, yes, but I think no matter what, when you're watching when you're watching something translated, like something in a dub, right? you're missing so much nuance. It's the same vice versa. Like whenever you see movies coming out in from North America to Japan, and you're watching those movies in Japanese, like let's say you watch like Moana or Lilo and Stitch and stuff like that. You're missing so much context because of the dub. You miss so much. Like watching Lilo and Stitch in Japanese is so weird compared to watching it in English, because there's so much nuance in English that doesn't get translated, because what we understand is completely different from what they understand, because they're not used to the culture, much like the same vice versa. There's a lot of things that you're not used to the culture in Japan that you don't normally get in an English dub. Does that make sense? Like, it's not to say that a dub is bad. It's just it's like lost in translation. That's basically how else I can say it. It's lost in translation. There's so much lost in translation. But yeah, you are right though. Like, translations are getting a lot better. No, there's a lot of movies that wouldn't get made today. I think I had a Twitter post. People were talking about the same topic, and I was like, Tropic Thunder couldn't get made today. And so most people agreed, but other people were like, maybe it could. And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't know. Like, it could maybe get remade, but that's a game that's, sorry, not game. That's a movie that really like pushed the bar. Like, Robert Downey Jr.'s character itself is such a, like, I haven't seen that done since. Yeah, no, there's way too much. But the funny thing is that, like, no matter what, like, that movie was phenomenal. Like, just how much they made fun of Hollywood. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. Yeah, way too many studio notes for sure. 100% there. Yeah, no, the thing is that when you had like Les Grossman coming, when you had Les Grossman appear on screen, like, I knew right away it was Tom Cruise, but I was hollering because, like, number one, I've never seen Tom Cruise in a role like that. That was one. Number two, it was so shocking because you never heard anything about him being in the movie. He was such a The funny thing is that he wasn't even a cameo. He was literally a character in the movie that you saw that was part of the plot. But nobody knew that he was gonna be in the movie, right? Like, at least I don't think nobody knew. But like, like Tom Cruise's Les Grossman character in Tropic Thunder was like such a shock to see because of those two reasons. Didn't see him, didn't know he was in the movie. Number two, never saw him in a movie like that before. And he was fucking hilarious. And I think like that was during the time where everybody was kind of like put off by him because of his like Scientology stuff, and I think he was dating whoever, or married to that one lady, I can't remember. Can't remember who that actress was that he was married to. Oh my. We got a whole bunch of... Jesus, okay. Alright. Deceptisol and wreck them all. Welcome to death. Preemptive strike, motherfucker. Yeah, right? Yeah, Katie Holmes, that's it. Yeah, and the couch jumping, for sure. Yeah, he's so weird. Like, but that, you know what? I have to give it to Tom Cruise. That guy knows how to recover. He knows how to recover from shit, and he knows how to like get the heat off him. Like, I don't think anybody gives a shit that he's a Scientologist now. But I remember like everybody was like, he's a Scientologist? That's fucking weird. You know? But like now I don't even think people even give a shit. Where the fuck am I going? Oh my! Oh shit, okay. Dragoon. Get these guys out of the way. Oh fuck. Oh shit, she's down. Fuck, god damn it. Yeah. That's true. He was, well, you know, he's one of those guys that has always been able to like keep himself out of the limelight. Just, I think he just focuses his career on acting and stuff like that, and it's just the way he is. I think the only thing I really know about Tom Cruise is that he loves flying airplanes. I think in Top Gun Maverick, some of the flying was actually done by him. I think so. I'm not sure if it wasn't the F-16s though. I think it was something else. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But he apparently knows how to fly a fighter jet and stuff. So a specific fighter jet though. He doesn't know how to fly everything. But yeah. Yeah, I think that really. Hey man, I can understand, like not wanting to like, um, get involved and stuff like that again. Like like I think after that whole Katie Holmes incident, he was just all like, "Yep, not doing that again." Staying out of the limelight. True. That is very true, yeah. There's no thermal discharge for you. Thermal discharge just sounds like something like mineral. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't come to the party today. I'm having some thermal discharge. A hot cop. Oh my. These guys again. Let's get buffed up first. No matter how old I get, I think the funny thing about humanity is that no matter how young you are or how old you get, farts are always funny. Like, we're always commenting on it. We're always noticing it. We're always, like, laughing at it for some reason. Like, it's just the one thing about humanity. We're just like, everyone acts the same way no matter what. Like, of course, as you get older, you become more mature about it. But deep down, we're all laughing. Always smelling it. You know what was one of my favorite movies that I want to watch again because I absolutely love that movie? Paul. Do you remember the movie Paul? I don't know if you ever watched it though. I think you might have because it does have characters that you absolutely love. The movie Paul. It has just look at the cast. I can't. Oh god, that's too funny. Keep him up in the air. Let's keep him up in the air. Keep him there. Yes, yes. This is gonna be good. He's up in the air. He can't move. We're always like we're basically taking turns keeping him up in the air. Yeah, yeah, with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, and Paul was played by Paul was played by Canadian dude. What's his name? Oh, what's his name? Canadian dude. The good Canadian dude. Not Ryan Reynolds, the good one. Is it? Really? No shit. Seth Rogen, that's it. Yeah. I like Seth Rogen. He's great. Missed it. Did I miss something here? Oh, I should have done this instead because I would have gotten Blizzara. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, I want to watch. You know what? A Cornetto trilogy marathon would be fun. That'd be really fun. I'd love to do that. The Cornetto trilogy, baby. Saboteur. No, we need this one. Or do we need Commando? Ravage. Yes. Good. All those abilities for her Commando. We gotta get Snow up here. World's End was the final of the 3? Wait, the Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World End, and Paul? That's not a trilogy. That's a fourlogy. Am I right? I like how I called it a fourlogy. But you said it was part of the Cornetto trilogy. You just said that. You're confusing me now, man. Why are you doing this to me, man? Confusing me. Ooh, Scourge. And 3 minutes, I apologize. And that's it. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. My bad. Sorry. Fuck. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Leave me alone. Alright. Fuck. There's so many enemies. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Insincere. Oh god, I'm gonna need to Delta attack. Delta attack. Everyone, let's go. Well, you calling me a fart just means that you think I'm funny. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Hey, stop. Don't hurt me. Hey man, I take showers. All the time. Every day. I wonder, okay, I'm always clicking the button. Always, all the time. I'm just like mashing the button all the time. I wonder what tism that is. Cause like I can't stop. Like I don't need to click the button, but I'm doing it anyways. God, I'm gonna die. Yes. Dajoba desu. Dajoba desu. Everything is good today. Security mashing. I'm stimming. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. And I'm gonna fight all of them. You. All of you. Get them. Let's get them all. Need protection. Need protection. Yes. Hurt her. Yes. I think what I really like about this game is that, like, tanking is a thing. Like, as you know, I like tanking characters. Tanking classes are fun. And I like that this game utilizes tanking classes. I really like that. Oh, wow! They just absolutely dogpiled her. Jesus Christ. Bruh. Raise. Thank you. Jesus Christ, man. She got laid out. I guess, like, the one thing about switching paradigms when you provoke them all is that they're all going to attack you. Even with Protect, though, I'm surprised they just completely destroyed her. I really like Fang, though, as a character. She's funny. Oh shit, tornado kick. You. No! Oh my god. That was close. If I didn't have Protect on, that would have killed me. If I didn't have it on, I would have died. Fang is badass, dude. I love it. I love Fang. Fang's great. She's awesome. She's just so cool. There's so many of these guys, but once they do the tornado kick, you're like kind of fucked. Luckily, they're easy to stagger though. Yeah. But Final Fantasy has never had a problem with female characters. Like, all their female characters are just awesome. You know what I mean? Like, when you really think about it, like, you have characters like, let's just take Final Fantasy VII, for example. You have Tifa, you have Yuffie, you have Aerith, right? Like, you have all these really, really awesome characters. And you know what? And they're really awesome, right? Then you have characters like in Final Fantasy IX, you have like Freya, who's really awesome. She's like a dragoon. You have Dagger. You have so many cool characters. You're not allowed. We shall all die. Yeah, that's true. They all have depth to their plot. I very much agree. But like, yeah. Then you have like Final Fantasy X, and you have Yuna, who's a great character, and when you see in FF10 too, she just completely changes. Like, after all of the stuff that she went through in FF10, she completely changes as a person in FF10 too. And it's really interesting. The enemies? Which enemy? Yeah. All of the characters are treated really well. You're right. Need to make sure I don't fucking die. Idiots. I'm so scared of like their cyclone kick or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm so scared of it. Relentless assault. Okay. Hold on. Sin, there's a lot of depth to Sin. The interesting thing about you might not know the story though. That's probably why you think that. I think Sin is one of the characters that has the character of Sin has a lot of depth to it. There's a lot of things you might not remember or might not know from FF10 about Sin, other than the main reveal that they revealed earlier in the game, right? But it's more like when you see the character, when you see the boss Sin, or like you think that this is like the final be-all end-all, but it's not. And Sin is like this. You kind of gain pity for Sin because of like, you know, when things get revealed. But also like, when you go to Xanarkand, right? When you go to Xanarkand and you leave Xanarkand after the events between your group and Unalesca, you leave Xanarkand, and Sin is right there. Sin is right there watching the entrance of the temple, and he doesn't do anything. He just watches and he looks at you, and as you're looking at him, he just basically goes away. He just walks. He just basically drifts away. Like, he doesn't attack. He doesn't do anything. He just drifts away because he knew what happened in what happened in Xanarkand, like what you just did. There's a lot of nuance to Sin that's really interesting. Usually characters are all like for example, usually characters in Final Fantasy, it's always like this one main guy that you basically see throughout, and then he you know, tricks everybody and then turns into this big boss, you know. But Sin is the one that's just kind of different. It's like you don't hate Sin. There's gonna be an ad. There's an ad in progress. I'm just gonna wait here. But yeah, there's a lot to Sin, I think. Yeah, that's exactly it. Sin is like a force of nature. Exactly. It's a really good way of looking at it. Like, the people of Spira, they fear sin. They, but, like, they fear sin. But nobody, like, nobody hates sin, similar to, like, how, like, you don't hate typhoons or hurricanes. You know what I mean? Like, typhoons or hurricanes are just forces of nature. You don't hate it. You're just like, oh, this is an unpleasant feeling. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Like, I guess the one to like really think about is FF7. FF7 is probably the best example. You can always use FF7, but Sephiroth is like this character you basically chase throughout the game up until it's the final moment where you fight him, but he's basically like kind of evolved into this thing. And the similar thing happens with Kefka in Final Fantasy VI. It always seems like that. Sin is just, yeah. I don't want to reveal too much, but Sin's a very nuanced character. Yeah, no. Final Fantasy, like you'll always have like these big issues in Final Fantasy, but it's the same thing with Final Fantasy IX. You basically have to, like, there's always a character that just kind of circumvents everything and then becomes strong, and then he like becomes a really big threat and you have to take him down, right? That's usually what happens. Usually. Can I avoid these fights? Because I think I want to. I gotta go that way. I think I want to avoid these fights without having to fight these guys, and just make sure I don't lose out on any sort of material. Let's just save that there. Save data 99. Is there any chest here? Like down here or something? No. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I am going to use a Deceptisol, because I like being deceptive. Yeah. I shall deceive you. I shall deceive you. You shall not. You shall not. I shall not fight you. I shall deceive you and run away. Avoid fights at all costs. Ooh, there is a chest over there. Nice. As long as I get that, that's fine. Okay. Oh no, Shroud's gonna... No! Oh, come on. You're gonna make me fight you guys? Fine. It's just 2. It's all good. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Let's fight. Is there 3? There's 4! Ew. Oh, fuck it. I can't summon! Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I can't summon anymore. Oh, no, well, yeah, I gotta wait until I get TP. Let's raise this boy again. must raise him. We shall raise him to be a good boy. I'm gonna need protection for this. Remember, kids, always use protection. The goodest boy, yeah, he's kind of becoming the goodest boy, you know? He stopped being a little bitch, so that's always good. Alright. Attack! Attack! Get him. Yes. Get him. Get him. Kill him dead. Good. Let's go to the next guy. Now that I have, like, you always gotta use protect and show, man. Especially when you have like four of these guys, you can't like just nuke them very easily. So, heal up, buff up, go and attack. Stagger, rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Missile burst. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah. Connecting the chat. Can you see my chat? That's weird. People are saying like connecting to chat room. I'm like, it's my chat. The fuck? Okay. Alright, so we've done that. Now we're just gonna keep going this way. And get to the end. Oh god, there's more of those guys. Is there something down here? No, nothing. Shall I decept us all? Nah, just keep going. If they catch me, they catch me. If they catch me, they catch me. But nope, I'm just gonna keep going. Or is it my chat? No. Okay, maybe, but you know. Ooh, we got a boss fight. Let's go. All right. Well, let's make sure we. Yeah, he's there. We don't talk about Snow. We don't talk about him. He's just there. Shut up. I think I'm gonna get Bar Lightning, maybe. He does look like he uses lightning. This song always gives me chills. I just love it. Oh, we going full buffs, baby. Full buffs. You're not gonna be able to do shit to us. Let's go. Fucking attack. Hell yeah, dude. You're gonna get shit on so bad. Uplifting. It is. It's the What's that part of the song? Is that this crescendo? Is like when it goes like up Like I'll tell you what part I'm talking about. Like right here. This part here. Is that called a crescendo? I don't know what it's called. Destroying this guy. When I do well in like a boss fight, I feel like, you know what? I leveled enough. It's right here that, like, this next part is where I feel like I love this part here. Like this part here is like my favorite part of the song. This is my favorite part. I love it. It's so like different from like Final Fantasy games though. Like if you ever hear like other songs of Final Fantasy, it's very much like it's like very much like that. But this one is just kind of epic, but kind of like soft epic. Oh god, not another. Wait, was I was I lulled into a false sense of security? Oh yeah. Look, they're all there. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Do I get to choose? Who do I got? Nope. Nope. Same group. Same group. Okay. I like the way like she sounds when she's in her like sentinel mode. She's like, oi, oi, koi. She's so epic. I love Fang. Oh. What did that even do? It didn't even seem like it did anything. I'm just trying to rebuff everything up. We're just gonna buff everyone up fully. Yep, everyone's buffed. Let's go. Aw, music. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Just getting through Chapter 9 of Final Fantasy XIII. Shit. Pretty cool. Oh, nice. What game are you gonna be, what game are you gonna bust out? Got him staggered. That's good. Just gotta get Hope up there. Let's go. Let's get this guy. What have you been playing lately? Like, what's got your attention? Oh shit. That didn't actually do a lot of damage. Luckily I switched to Sentinel right at the right time. I have to rebuff my Bar Thunder so that I don't take so much damage from those lightning attacks. Okay, seems like everything's buffed. Relentless Assault time. Ah, nice. How is Dune Awakening? I haven't played it, but I heard it's really good. Like, do you do a lot of the PvP, or are you on like the more PvE side? Like, I heard it's kind of like a Rust-esque type of game. Maybe not so so much like Rust, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I can imagine. That would suck. Like, are they frequent? Like, are the sandworms frequent? The whole gang's back together finally. Really? That seems like you can't even like. Do they have thumpers? Like, is a thumper an item? See, that's kind of like, yeah, like, I feel like those are two areas that the game should have. It's like, should have the sand walking or the thumping. Like, going out into the sand should be hard and dangerous, but you should have like the skills in order to like avoid sand dunes. Here we go. We're finally going to Grand Pulse. Now you're gonna see what I mean by Grand Pulse, like how it's like you're basically on this cocoon. And then you go out into Grand Pulse, which is crazy. Wow, that's insane. I guess like the ornithopters are probably the best way to do it. I feel like Sasuke could like totally die here. This is so dangerous. Did you get one? Like, have you gotten an ornithopter yet, or is it just really hard? Ah, I see. Are you playing Dune Awakening with your girlfriend? Yay! Woo! This is great. Now I have all my characters. So let's go with... Who do I go with? I really want Vanille, because I like her debuffs. So let's go with... wait, how do I do that again? Do I do it here? No. Wait, what are they... I totally told me how to do it, but now I forgot. Status? Oh, here we go. I think that's how. Oh, no. Oh my god, I gotta read the data log again to figure out how to change events. Check, no. Object interaction. No. I can't believe I forgot how to do it. No. Exclamation battle exploration? No. I'm so stupid. I forgot how to do it. Battle team formation. There we go. Haha. Okay, and then selecting paradigms. Okay, alright, there we go. Got it. Paradigms. Then battle team. There we go. You're coming with me. You're going there. Sorry, Hope. I need her. Battle team changed. Nice. Yep. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. So can you completely avoid the PvP in that game, or like? Because I remember, like in the beginning of the Dune Awakening, like there was like you can only get certain materials in like the PvP areas, but then they opened it up to like PvP designated areas. Yeah, I remember there was some controversy about that because like a lot of the best material is only in like PvP areas, and then they made it so that so that there's like a PvE designated area where you can get those materials, and people were kind of like up in arms about that because they wanted to gank. They wanted to gang people. Solidarity. All right. Dude, you want to know something? I have not done Eternal War at all. Like, at all. I've never done it. I've never done it. Like, I've completely avoided the PvP of Space Marine 2. I've just been doing the operations and stuff like that. Just, like, leveling up, like, prestiging my characters one by one. Yeah, did you want to do a match? Like, I have time for, like, one operation if you want to do it. Yeah, yeah. I have time. I have like time for one right now. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be. So yeah, I'm gonna end this stream of Final Fantasy XIII. Anybody that joined up, thank you so much. And thank you to Grunge Boyo for following. It's really appreciated. I really appreciate that. So yeah, you can catch me next time, probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'll be doing day 11 of Final Fantasy XIII. So yeah. Right, I will catch you all next time. Music, I will message you in a bit. All right. Alita, thanks a lot for joining up and getting the conversation going. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. All right, guys. Take it easy.